Hello, everyone, and welcome to josephmarzullo.blog. I appreciate you as a person, as a human. I love all my fellow humanity, and we need to work together for the common good, for humanism, so that we can eradicate the corruption in our society, so that we can finally get rid of insider trading. This organization is going to be a force for good all over the world. We don't recognize borders. We only recognize corruption as the cancer, as the parasite sucking the lifeblood of you and me and everyone else. And it needs to be eradicated. Okay? But that's not the only goal and purpose of this organization that I'm creating. The goal and purpose of organization is to advance humanity, is to link all the religions together. It doesn't even matter if you don't believe in anything, because we are all one. We don't need to go to war anymore. We don't need to fight each other anymore. If anything, we need to fight the corruption in our society all over the world. These nonsense wars, the political corruption. We need to fight cancer. We can finally have a cure to cancer if only we eliminated the corruption, which takes all our money away, which taxes us to our throats, so we can barely stay afloat in our own lives. It's very important for us to do something about it. If we only got one shot in life, then we need to make it the best shot we possibly can. And that is my goal here today and here every day. I've been distracted a long time with the Matrix. Yes, the Matrix is real. When you play video games all day, eating Cheetos, watching TV, Netflix all day, binge watching, this is all the Matrix. It distracts your mind from what truly matters, what's going to benefit you and us as a society. Instead of learning something, improving a skill, organizing your life, you're focused on nonsense entertainment. Now, there's nothing wrong with entertainment. There's nothing wrong with going to a cinema or enjoying a movie, Netflix, playing a video game. But you need to have limits. And this lack of limitation has been extremely destructive on the productivity potential of humanity. And this is another purpose of this organization, is to link all the religions together. Non-believers doesn't matter, because we're for the advancement of science. Science is the knowledge base of humanity, so we can stretch forward into new spheres and do new things, like eliminate cancer, eliminate COVID. We never even had to have COVID if we didn't have corruption in society. We don't have to have crime anymore, because crime is an extension of the corruption, of the enslavement that we suffer, the lack of potential in our society right now, where we can't truly be who we want to be. To be a doctor, you have to spend over 10 years in medical school and go into $500,000 in debt at least. That's ridiculous. It should not cost that much, if anything at all. You should be able to freely pursue your own passions, so we can leave the rest, the mundane tasks, the lifting boxes, the flipping burgers, we can leave that to robotics. We can leave that to artificial and technology. But see, people are afraid of AI technology, of robotics, because they feel as though those piece of crap jobs is all they have. So they truly feel as though they're caught between a rock and a hard place, where if robotics takes over and all of a sudden we don't need cashiers anymore, then they're going to be out of it. They're not be able to support their families, and that is wrong. That is extremely wrong in society. This is something we need to change. So if we open up the potential, if we eliminate the red tape in society, if we eliminate the corruption, if we put our own people in states of leadership, then we're going to be able to truly change things for the good. Because we're going to say no, corporations. No more. We're not going to take your money anymore. And we're finally going to do real good for the people. No one's going to be without housing. No one's going to be without food. We're going to have food for everybody, because we're finally going to eliminate the parasites in society. And this is what this organization is all about. We're going to utilize our skills for the benefit of humanity and for the betterment of society. Sometimes you have to destroy in order to build up stronger. You know, when you go to work out at the gym or at home, you do 100 push-ups, let's say, you're going to be sore in the morning, and you're going to be weaker. But you know what? You build up stronger. After a day, you feel stronger. You see results. And that is the ultimate purpose of this organization. So if you wish to join, I'm going to create a form right over here, and you're going to be able to fill out your information to show that you're interested. Right now, it's the beta phase. Not too much going on right now, but in the future, there will be. But that is my purpose. My purpose is to deliver these ideas to you with my limited ways of doing so, because I truly understand where everyone's coming from, the struggle to survive, the depression, anxiety. There's no reason for any of that. Anxiety and depressions are an extension of corruption, because the politicians in office, they limit our potential, limit us what we can do, and create all these roadblocks in our way where we cannot get there. You know, if you want to be I don't know, a scientist, you have to go for years to school. Why not become an apprentice? Why not learn from somebody who already learned? Why does it always have to be one road to get there? Why do we always have to have monopolies in society that limit us, that take away our possibilities? Why can't we do what we want to do as long as we're respecting each other? And this is the ultimate purpose of humanism, is to advance society to a point where we end war, we end needless disease, involuntary death, heart disease. You know why? Because we're going to eliminate $1 trillion a year from the military budgets. And we're going to put those resources to work for us by eliminating cancer, eliminating heart disease, eliminating Alzheimer's. Anybody who you know who has suffered from any kind of disease, just know that it is an inaction in society which led from the corruption which led to that inaction. That's why nothing is happening. And this needs to change. So this is the purpose, the ultimate purpose of this organization that I'm creating. So I comment on politics. I talk about, it is my blog, so I talk about myself. But in reality, what I want to do is change the dynamic of society so that we can become a force for good. Instead of just feeding the homeless, we can actually help the homeless. We can put them in housing. We can give them therapy. I'm not against psychiatric drugs, but they're overused. They're over prescribed when in reality we're ignoring the monster in the room, which is the politicians who are just getting rich off of us. Okay? They're getting highly rich on our backs. How come they go into office, middle class, let's say, and they always come out after like 25 years multimillionaires on a $150,000 salary? How is this possible? It's because you have these corporations who are proliferating, who have entrenched their grips in society, and who have, like Elon Musk, control the script, control where we're going. Like, I like Elon Musk, what he's doing with the space ships. He's gonna bring us to Mars and all this creativity. I support that. I support that. But when he's going around buying Twitter, and we got somebody else, Putin, declaring war, and we have two guys making major decisions in society without any recourse, then we know something is extremely wrong with what we're doing right now, and we need to change. So this organization is all about that, to make actual change in society, restructuring. Um, so we're gonna put people in office, or we gotta eliminate offices so that we can create maximum efficiency. Politicians should be paid what the people are paid. They shouldn't be paid $250,000 a year, let's say, for a senator, while their constituents are being paid a average of, let's say, 25,000. I mean, what the hell is wrong with this? I can tell you what's wrong with it is that we need a change. So this is what this organization is all about. But this is also a philosophy, because we believe in your body is a vessel, and what you put in your body is the output you get out. That's why we need to take care of our bodies, because our bodies right now is all we have. And the ultimate purpose is to create a beautiful society where we're all healthy. We're all healthy, because that's the goal. Do you want family members to suffer? Do you want family members to die? Needless death? This is all deserving of change, true change, fundamental change, because this is not sustainable. If we go down this direction, eventually we're going to hit a roadblock, and it could be a really bad roadblock where really bad things happen. Nuclear war, destruction of the environment, where greenhouse gases run amok, and then this world turns like Venus, because Venus used to be like Earth a long time ago. Now it's a wasteland. It's nothing is there anymore. And Mars as well. Mars as well. So this is also a philosophy where we believe in exercise. We're going to create communities of exercise and wellness, meditation. We're going to create positive mind frames, we're going to utilize our skills for the benefit of all of us. So if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're a computer programmer, you can help us. You can teach, you can learn, and we can do great things together. That's the purpose. That is the ultimate purpose. So we can foster a community of true change. So we can show the rest of the world what is possible when you work together. So that is the goal. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this whole video. If you listen to over 15 minutes of this video, I wholeheartedly appreciate you. Please spread the word. Please help how you can. Not everyone has skills, but everyone can learn. Everyone can help in this cause, because we can't have unstructured changes of society. We need a drive-in focus, a pinpoint focus on goals that we can achieve. They may seem far-fetched to a lot of people, but sometimes you need to do far-fetched things in order to make the change that no one thought was possible. And that is the purpose. That is the ultimate purpose. The religions right now are not focused on the future. They're just focused on the past. I welcome anybody who is a pastor, a priest, uh, anybody, even members, everybody in society is welcome in this organization to help formulate and frame and shape this organization so it can represent all of humanity, because that is the ultimate purpose, is to become an organization for and by humanity, by society. If we're only framing ourselves toward one segment of people, then we're not truly humanism. We're not truly representative of society. And that's wrong, because that's going to create discrimination. That's going to create racism. That's going to create discrimination against different aspects of humanity. And this is wrong. We need the evolution of humanity, but we also need the guidance, the spiritual guidance, the physical guidance, guidance by love, guidance by freedom, and sometimes chaos as well. So I thank you for watching this video. I surely hope you want to be a part of this organization so we can change for fundamental good. And I wish you well. Peace be upon you, all my brothers and sisters.